What's up, spectators? Welcome back to another episode of Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Last time, the warden kicked us out when we were trying to reinvestigate the courtyard, I think it was, because, as Edgeworth is saying right now, Knightley's body was dropped down the well. So I think this is the day after? I don't know, we'll see here in a second. And was carried to the workroom from Mr. Elbert's cell. This is Judge Courtney's logic, but is it correct? And Judge Courtney claims that Mr. Keyes transported him, but was Mr. Keyes really the only one with the chance to move him? Because he was at the animal show. Mr. Edgeworth, let's do our best tomorrow. Oh, okay, it's not tomorrow yet. We have to save Simon no matter what. Indeed, I agree. I must prove Mr. Keyes' innocence without fail. To be continued. Nope, no time. No time to save. Gotta keep going. Can't stop. Won't stop. 10:12 a.m. Were there always basketballs? No, oh, the stage must have been moved. The courtyard, depending on what we find here, the entire incident could become clear. But there's nothing left here. Oh, that warden. Yesterday. Isn't there one more possibility? The well in the courtyard. It's possible the body was dropped down from there. In other words, the body being dropped down the well and then moved to the workroom. Could only have been done during the show. And the only one who could have done it is Simon Keyes. Was the body dropped down the well or not? This could be the decisive clue that we need to reach the truth of the matter. Before I continue with the investigation, I should organize my evidence. I remember when I used to do like little evidence board for Dual Destinies. That was, man, anytime they removed evidence, that was a big pain to rearrange. Let's see here. But at the time, I wanted to fill up the empty space, you know? There's a grate here. The well has run dry after all. They even put a lock on it. Lockpicking is one of my specialties. Want to see? There's absolutely no need for you to show off. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Whoa. What happened? The lock is broken. Judging from the looks of it, it feels like it was broken some time ago. So, the lock was broken. This means that anyone could have dropped the body down this well. According to Judge Courtney's reasoning, Mr. Keyes murdered Knightley in the courtyard. And then, during the show, he disposed of the body in the well. You think so? Did he really use the well to move the body? I know! Let's get Missile to help us out again. He should be able to track the scent of the body. Good idea. Let me contact Gumshoe. Yes, sir! Detective Gumshoe here! Detective, I have a favor to ask of you. We would like for you to bring Missile to the prison courtyard. Sounds like you need the help of one of my 7 secret weapons again, huh? I thought Missile belonged to the police department. And also, I would like for you to contact a witness. Please contact Regina Barry of the Barry Big Circus and bring her here. Roger, I'll bring them over in a flash. So, what should we do while we wait for Gummy? How about some hide and seek? What are you talking about, Kay? There's no way to hide here. I don't think that is the issue. Kay, during times like this, isn't it your turn to shine? Oh, that! You want me to recreate the crime scene? How do you do that? See for yourself, the great thief's secret weapon, Little Thief. Hell, it's about time. Ooh, it's got a new interface. What's that? Screens floating in midair? Just what are you doing, Kay? Hacking the mainframe. I'm entering the information needed for the simulation. Mr. Shields, this... Ooh, look, it's all different and upgraded looking. I like it. Is a tool that can recreate a crime scene based on the information it is given. Should I set up for how this place was like when we came here yesterday? Yes, I believe they were in the middle of taking down the scent. We didn't pay enough attention to the well, so it's possible we may have missed a clue. Leave it to me. I took a picture of the place too. There, and there. Data entry complete. Now to set the projection to maximum output. Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares take wing, one alone remains all society. Now witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood. What just happened? I recreated the courtyard from yesterday based on the information I entered. Oh, it's like a remix version of the original song. This was a tool the previous Yaldakarasu used. It's a device to run simulations to practice stealing things. But used in this manner, we can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past. Oh, but it's still only a recreation based on what information we have. I can't recreate what I don't have information for. And if my information is incorrect, the recreation could come out strange too. In this case, since Kay had the photo, there should be no problems. Now let's begin the investigation. What's that glitchy stuff back there? Since it's a recreation, you can examine things just like you always do. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction. Yes, I know. First, I should start with that well. Oh, what's going on? Come on. This is the stage where they put on the animal show. If I put on a Great Thief show, I wonder if anyone would come. I'm pretty sure the police would show up. Okay. Let's examine the area around the well. It looks... it holds the key to this case. Well, is the lock still broken? The well was behind the stage. That means only a few people would have access to dump the body in the well during the performance. This isn't looking good for Mr. Keys. Okay. There's some pulleys here. They don't appear to be the pulley that was used to lift the bucket from the well. Okay. It's a sturdy hemp rope. It looks like the rope they use for tug-of-wars. I'm not gonna play tug-of-war with you. I didn't even say anything yet. There's a metal stake attached to the end of the rope. You use these to pin down the tent when you go camping. It doesn't seem like they need this for the performance. I wonder what it was used for. Ba-da-ba-da. This is a metal weight. It weighs... It's hard to see in the recreation. Okay, do you remember? It says 33 pounds. Ba-da-da-da. I think it was 33 pounds. I wonder what such a heavy thing was used for. It doesn't seem to be directly related to the circus. These things around the well, what were they used for? Getting a lot of logic here. They don't seem to be related to the animal show. I agree. We can ask Miss Berry about it later. Instead of them being used to lower something, it seems more like it was used to pull someone up. So let's go ahead and link these two together. I'm pretty sure they're related. What? Don't you give me that! Fine. I'll take the hit. Nope, no, I don't want to do it. I guess we'll look around somewhere else. This crate. No, there are tires attached to it, so I guess it's a cart. Just once I'd like to ride one of these bad boys down a hill. Sure. You'll probably die, but okay. Or maybe one of those office chairs with wheels. Doesn't that sound like fun? What is she talking about? What else should I be examining? Can I examine the fence? What an impressive barbed wire fence. It really gets my thief's blood boiling. I wouldn't touch it though. You'll be in for quite a shock. I wonder what's on the other side of the fence. Looks like the warden's office. I heard she keeps even more animals over there. Why don't they just turn this place into a zoo already? Is the elephant important? The elephant? What was the elephant's name again? She's Astique, the Asian elephant, star of the show along with Regent, the tiger, and Simon. What the hell am I supposed to do with that logic? Ah, that's right. It's an easy name to remember. Maybe they couldn't think of a good name, so they gave her a name that's easy to remember. Mr. Edgeworth, what a terrible thing to say about poor Astique. That's all the information we can gather for now. The detective should be here soon, too. Okay, go ahead and shut down Little Thief. All right, returning the area to normal. Ba-da-ba-da! Boop. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Ba-ba-boom-ba. Speak of the gummy. Gumshoe, that was quick. I couldn't keep you waiting for too long, sir. Thanks for coming along too, Regina. No problem. It sounded like fun, so I skipped practice to come here. Ba, 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 ba. Thank you for your cooperation. First, detective, let's have Missile do some tracking. No problem, sir. Hey, Missile, over here, pal. Oh, he's mad. What's eating you, pal? I said over here. What's the matter? It looks like he's scared of something, sir. A. Alligator! I guess he's scared of the alligator. Good grief. Looks like Missile won't be much help to us. So what should we do, Miles? Maybe we can ask Miss Berry for help. Oh yeah, tame it. What is it? What is it? Is there something I can do? If you go online, there's like the orchestral versions of all the Ace Attorney songs, and believe it or not, the circus one is actually pretty good. If I remember, if that's where I'm remembering it from. Do you want me to teach Allie a trick? Actually, she probably could. No, I just need you to tell me about the condition of the courtyard during the show. Looks like it's my time to shine again. Yes, if you please. You're turning it on again? Why'd you turn it off to begin with? Breaking my balls. All right, that should do it. I'm starting up the recreation now. Oh, during the show. This time you can see how the courtyard was during the animal show. This should be around the time the body was dropped down the well. Cool, it's just like magic. It's not magic. I just recreated the scene based on the information you gave us. See? Look over there. The backstage area is missing. Well, Regina didn't help with the preparation, so she doesn't really know how it was set up. I get it. You can't recreate what you don't have the info for, huh? Sorry, it's because Simon took care of setting everything up. Don't worry yourself none, Regina Pie. Miles is the one at fault here. What the fuck did you just say to me, Ray? Mr. Edgeworth, I've recreated the show in progress. But I can also change it to how it was earlier when it was being taken down. I see. So we can examine the courtyard during the show and after the show. We can freely switch between the two different states. To change the recreation, select Little Thief on the bottom screen. Now, let's begin the investigation. Let's go check out this missing area. At this point in time, we still don't have enough information about this area. That's right, Mr. Edgeworth. Please steal some information. I don't steal information, I obtain it through my investigation and logic. I prefer to act first before thinking. I like her style, that's what I do. You may act before thinking as long as you don't interfere with the investigation. I wouldn't want to arrest you. Ba-da-da-da! Isn't that Simon right there? So how could he have done it? A love story between an elephant and a tiger. I really want to see that. I also want to see Simon in action. Ba-da-ba. Simon's so amazing, especially the part where he gets blown away. That's the scene in question. At that point, the suspect, in the role of the villain, is blown away by the heroine's burning love and makes his exit. What does that even mean? Oh, Okay. After being blown away, physically, literally, the suspect disappeared from the stage. Are you saying the crime was committed during that time? Do you know how long he was gone from the stage? Thought it was 15 minutes. Let me think. About 15 minutes or so. It's just as Judge Courtney said. But isn't it dangerous to be blown away by an elephant? It's alright. Astique is very gentle. That's not who we're worried about here. During the first few practices, he was having trouble getting blown away. Then all of a sudden, he was able to be set flying beautifully. By the pulley? By the pulley? He might be using some sort of device. Pulley? Do you know anything about it? I have no idea. Simon handled it all by himself. Got it. Logic, go, 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 Logic, let me use it, no! Logic! Oh, that's a lot of stuff here. Simon's stunt. And the tools. Come on. Yes! Mr. Keys used a device for a stunt. Maybe the tools around the well are connected to this? Okay, I'd like to recheck the tools lying around the well yesterday. Can you change the recreation to the after the show scene? Roger. The tools lying around the well. Could they have been a part of... could they have been a part of his device? It seems very likely. I wonder if it's possible to recreate the device. If you ask Mr. Keys, he should be able to tell you how the device was put together. Alright, I'll go ask him. Can we do that? Oh, okay. Miss 3, I asked him about it. And, did you find out how the device works? Oh dear. He used a rope to hang some weights on the well's pulley. Okay. The weights were suspended inside the well. Then he ran the rope through 2 more pulleys and tied the end of the rope to his own body. So he uses the force of the falling weights to send himself flying. But what's to stop the weights from falling on their own? In order to prevent that from happening, he used a stopper. Miss Berry didn't know anything about the well. That means Mr. Keys removed the stopper by himself? Correct. That's why a second rope was needed. Wow, this is getting really complicated. Okay. This rope was attached to the stopper, and when it was pulled from the stage, the stopper would be removed, and the weights would drop down the well. I'm definitely going to steal this idea. Yanagarasa won't lose to something like this. Don't waste your time. Circus acts require extensive training. Even if you steal the device, it won't do you any good. Then, I'll train as well. No, you won't. Don't even lie to me. Before you start training, could you first update the recreation? Oh yeah, you wanted me to recreate the device that was used in the performance. First, let's return to the during the show scene. What are the blankets for, though? Next, I'll input the information of the device on the well. Now we can recreate the device Simon made. So this is the device that Mr. Keys used. Set up for the big stunt during the show, 3 pulleys, 2 ropes, the well, and some weights. So it uses everything except the blankets. Simon sure is gutsier than he looks. Using the falling weights as the force to launch himself during his performance. Indeed, he would have to drop enough weights to exceed his own body weight in order to provide the strength needed to pull him off the stage. Simon must have practiced a lot for this. Let's go back to the logic right now. Because there's only 33 pounds, right? Strength to be pulled, 33 pounds. Let's see. Yes, all right. Isn't this strange? What's wrong, pal? Haven't you noticed, detective? What's strange about the weight is, The weight. It's not heavy enough. In order to lift Simon's body, more weights are required, right? Is that why we have the elephant? In order to pull up Mr. Keys' body weight. You're right, sir. But where did the rest of the weights disappear to? Looks like it's time to use my 7 secret weapons, sir. If necessary, I'll let the detective know. What if I try to connect with the elephant? Nope. Oh, okay. Alright. So I guess we should examine the blanket. I really want to examine the blanket because that wasn't used at all. This sheet, it's the same as the one from the workroom. Isn't this the same as the one from the workroom? Yes. Why is there also one here? I wonder why there's one here. Stop reading my mind! Mr. Edgeworth, are you deep in thought? Why does it feel like she's stealing my thoughts? Ba-da-da-da! Mr. Keys used this well to perform the stunt where he gets blown away by the elephant. He used those 2 ropes quite skillfully. Ba-da-ba. I still can't examine the lock, okay. Looking at this weight, you can really feel the weight of Simon's hard work on your chest. Is that so? I don't feel anything at all. Oh, that's too bad. If this was an actual weight, I'd immediately put it on your chest, Mr. Edgeworth. And I'd do everything in my power to stop you. Okay? Ah, we didn't even look up at all yet. A rope and pulley. That's how it should be. A rope and a pulley. A thief and treasure. It's a perfect match. Objection! A thief and handcuffs are a perfect match. That's it? This rope dangles into the well. I doubt a piñata is on the other end of the rope, nor is it candy, obviously. What are you talking about? Take this more seriously. Come on, Mr. E, it was a joke. Please don't take everything so seriously. No, wait. What's on the other end of the rope? This could be worth thinking over. Really? Use the well, okay, he used it skillfully. Use the well. What else should we be looking for here? Should we talk to Barry? Miss Barry? Oh, actually, you know what? Why don't we end this video here? Yeah, that would make sense. Then we can come to more conclusions later. So stay tuned for the next one, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.